Hey guys, it is Friday, February 7th. Bitcoin's around 98,000. In this episode, I just want to take a quick look at institutional demand versus retail demand and retail sentiment. So if you don't follow me on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and go ahead and I need some help. YouTube's not doing so well. I'm still below 28,000 subs on YouTube. I'm doing great on Twitter. I'm almost at 150,000 followers on Twitter, but I need some help on YouTube. So thanks for that. And let's take a look at this question of retail demand versus retail sentiment versus institutional sentiment. And there's a very, very good post on this. By Matt Haugen from Bitwise. And let me find this post. And I retweeted it. Where is this post? Here we go. So here's this post. And I think this is correct. There's an absolutely massive disconnect between retail and professional sentiment in crypto right now. Retail sentiment is the worst it's been in years, while professional investors are extraordinarily bullish. It's like living in two separate worlds. And James Seifert from Bloomberg adds, feels like it's because retail is holding a ton of altcoins and meme coins. They're down really bad, as they probably should be, in my opinion. So this is and there's, retail is broke and traumatized by FTX. Okay, so let's just dive into this a second, because I think this is really important to understand. The next phase of Bitcoin price appreciation, okay, is really going to be from institutional demand. We're at a $2 trillion market cap. The average, $1,000 DCA kind of investor, retail guy is not going to move that number from 2 trillion to 5 trillion. That's only going to happen if the big money comes in and buys it. Now, the good news is the big money's here. We have the ETF. It's been out for 2 years now, right? So it came out in January, month of last year. Now it's been out for a year, a full year. And we now have a pro-crypto presidency. I wouldn't say a pro-Bitcoin one, but he is pro-Bitcoin, but more broadly pro-crypto. We have a new head of the SEC. We have a new head of the Treasury. Everything looks fantastic from an institutional adoption point of view. Moreover, the deficit doesn't look like it's anywhere near getting under control. Talking about turning Gaza into a hotel destination, that's not going to be cheap. So the fundamentals of Bitcoin from an institutional point of view have never looked better. And we have sovereign wealth funds like UAE almost certainly holds a lot of Bitcoin, could be several 100,000 Bitcoin. We have MicroStrategy that's buying like crazy still. Their STRK product is trading, last I checked, was trading around 85. It was up from 80 where it was initially priced. Yeah, so institutional demand is doing great. Retail's kind of screwed because retail didn't get enough Bitcoin. Retail went heavily into things like Trump coin and Melania coin. It went into, stories that are broken from the last cycle, like Cardano, and they haven't recovered. Now, so retail's just squeezed in general because of inflation, and they just haven't made the right move. So I would say it's not completely crazy that retail is so negative and institutional is so positive. I don't think it's crazy. These meme coins, I find them very interesting. I find them interesting from an anthropological point of view. I think there's more interesting kind of art ideas there than anywhere else. Every time I see one of these things, I kind of laugh. I was just talking about Prince, and somebody said, we're going to make purple Bitcoin, and gave me a bunch of purple Bitcoin. I don't think it's going to be worth anything ultimately, but it might be. Some of these might be the next Doge. So, they're completely lottery tickets, and you have about as much chance of winning as you do of hitting the Powerball. But it's entertaining. I like these meme coins from a pure entertainment standpoint. And I will be hosting every week on Friday something that I'm calling Meme Tank, where all these crazy meme coins can pitch me and the other judges. And if we like one of them, we'll invest a little bit of money into these meme coins just for fun. But again, this is entertainment. The real money is Bitcoin. You got to be in Bitcoin. If you have assets, where do you want those assets to be? I would argue that Bitcoin is where those assets should be long term. So anyways, that's my take. I agree with Matt Haugen from Bitwise. He's completely right. One last thing I'd like to point out is completely different subject is I'd like to point out this MicroStrategy playbook of adding Bitcoin to your balance sheet has now not played out for one company in particular. It's a Singaporean company called Genius. They do AI learning. It's interesting. I don't dug too deep into the company, but it looks to be a relatively good idea. They've got about $20 million in sales. They have all kinds of clients and offerings, and they just went ahead and bought 400 Bitcoin using a rights offering. But stock absolutely collapsed, and it's actually trading below the Bitcoin value. So I think, it really goes to show that you can't, doing what Michael Saylor did is not as easy. It's not easy to replicate. So anyways, that's the thing. Please follow me on YouTube. I will catch you guys later. Thanks.